Welcome back to the Docker file options section of the Getting Started with Docker course. In this lesson, we're going to be covering the from command. So we've already seen this command once, but let's take a look at it again. So what I have here is the Docker documentation. So this up here on the top is the documentation. So you can go to docs.docker.com/engine/reference/builder. I'll provide a link for this. But in here, we layer, sometimes called base. And from there, we're going to work our way up and build things on top of it. Now, we were very simplistic in what we did, very just, down to just the basics. But we may grow beyond that pretty quickly. So let's look at what else you can do with the from command. One of the things that's pretty popular is you specify a name. So for example, I've named this image base. And that's actually the image and anything we do to it as well. So that's going to be referred to as base. Now in our Docker file, we can use this base to refer back to this image and what we've done to it, and use it then as another version or another layer to build on top of. For example, we might then say from base, and then specify this as in a little bit and it's a little bigger. So the arg version equals latest sets this version, which is now called $ version, up as the version which you can then use in your from command. But that's pretty much it, because the arg is declared outside of the from command. Therefore, it can only be used with the from command. So it can't be used in any instruction after a from. So this is only for this right here. That's it. You can't use that arg then anywhere else. Now, of course, there's an exception to this as well. And that is if you declare that arg with the name, so arg version, with no assignment, then you can use it later on in your build stage. So I point that out just so you know about it. But for the most part, you will not need arg. Therefore, the very first command you see in your Docker file is going to be the from command. And typically what you'll see is from the name of the image, possibly with a tag, once in a while a digest, but for the most part, just a tag, and then you'll have it named potentially if you'll use that image that it creates with the modifications as then a later image to be used as a base. Hopefully that's not too much jargon for you, but essentially all this is from, which image you're going to start from, and if you're going to name it or not. That's the basics of from. We've already used that down here. So let's move on to the next command in our next video.